the door open anyway for all the good it'll do. I don't know, these new prices have absolutely jiggered my lunchtime trade.
Oh, perhaps it'll buck up.
Perhaps it won't. But just the same, you know, when those new hours come in, if they ever do, it won't make the slightest difference around here. They'll just come out an hour later.
Did you maybe get out of bed the wrong side this morning, Mrs. Walker?
I didn't sleep very well.
Oh, did you take one of your tablets?
Oh, yes, I took one of my tablets. I counted sheep. I also counted my blessings. But no.
Well, did you perhaps have something in your mind then?
Not on my mind, in my ears. It's no use, Concepta. I've got to say it.
I'm sorry, but say what?
Well, Mr. Walker was safely in the land of Nod, not so much as a snore out of him. I was just dozing off, my thoughts had wandered. I was thinking in the direction of some new rubber underfelt from a new Axminster carpet. Oh, well, there I was, snug as a bug in a rug, and then it started.
What started?
Now, you know, I'm the last person in the world to make trouble, don't you? But I can't harbour a grievance. You do understand that,
yes,
don't
of course.
And I do like a consideration. You do realise that?
Yes.
Well, I must be fair to you, I suppose it was my own fault, really. I shouldn't have put the two of you in together.
Oh,
I might have known.
Me and Nona.
Yes.
Oh, Mrs. Walker.
Never mind. I've got it out of my system now. Oh, dear, that felt like a very false smile. How did it look?
Very nice.
No, I don't think so. Let me see. Oh, dear, that's another knack you've lost, Annie.
Oh, Mrs. Walker, I'm truly sorry about last night.
It doesn't matter, love. It was probably me. I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, well, I should have realised the din we were making, but I don't know, it was funny. We seemed to hit it off together straight away.
Do you think she's going to be all right?
Well, it's a bit hard to say. But laugh. And she's one of those people that start you off talking about
Oh,
yourself.
I gathered that, yes. Mind you, it's quite an asset in this business, isn't it?
Here you are.
You can take those pills back just where you found them, because I'm not going to take one.
Well, I'm only trying to help.
Yes, well, if you want to be helpful, you can go and disconnect the chimes on that grandmother clock. By 4:45 this morning, I thought I was swinging on the thing.
You don't help yourself, you know.
Oh.
The doctor gave you these pills to give you a bit of a boost-up, and they've been sitting in that bathroom cabinet for the last 3 weeks, but will you take the things?
I don't hold with pills.
And I don't hold with all this mind-over-matter lark either.
It's just a matter of thinking the right thought.
Oh, give over, Annie, and come on.
Well, if I take half of one, will you shut up?
I don't know what you're being so fussy about. You take your sleeping things.
Well, they're different.
Well, why only half?
Because half happens to be the dose. These are supposed to boost you up. Now, you don't want me going round singing in my sweet little Alice blue gown in the face of all the customers, do you?
Here you are, Mrs. Walker.
Thank you, love.
Ooh.
Ah, there's a good girl.
Ooh.
You know, if you ever go on now, you'd never think that Mrs. Walker is one of the few women I know as can chew aspirin. By the way, what do you think of Miss Lewis, eh?
Oh, Nona, you mean?
Oh, I know her.
Oh, well, she's a rum one.
Is she? Oh.
What did you find to talk about, love?
Well, she told me all about being on the stage, and then she'd been to Cork, so we knew some places in common. And then, of course, we got on to men.
Oh, when you get older, you'll get a bit wiser, love. I didn't mean anything by that, Concepta. It was just a bit of fun.
No, of course.
No, but it was a bit of fun.
Yes, I know.
Well, it really was, love. I mean, I wasn't getting at you.
Yes, I know it's all right. It just made me think of something, that's all.
What sort of thing, love?
Well, I had another letter from my father and mother this morning.
Oh. The screwdriver is in the kitchen cabinet, Jack.
Oh, all right.
What did they say?
They're against it.
Oh, still. What are you going to do?
Oh, I'm in such a muddle, I don't know what to do.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. What have they got against him? It isn't even as though they know the lad.
Oh, they keep trotting out the same old reasons. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Well, I don't see what help they're going to be by doing this sort of thing. They ought to be grateful that he's prepared to meet you halfway.
Oh, well, you can't blame them. It's not their fault. It's just how they are, that's all.
Oh, you're not the first to be a long chalk. It's happened before. Many's the time. Milk stout, love.
Were these here pills by any chance found in St. Helens?
And why should they have come from St. Helens?
Because it was given out in the wireless they were lost in St. Helens. Is she working for a living then?
Who? Oh, Concepta loves to deal with Mrs. Sharple.
The new girl.
No, not yet.
Did Dr. Graham prescribe them there pills for you?
Yeah.
Now you're taking them. You're running a great risk, you know. What that Dr. Graham knows about medical science and tuppence isn't worth the price of a decent haircut.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Oh, so you followed me in, did you? What you having?
Milk stout.
Don't they use the word please in your street?
Well, you don't give a body a chance, do you?
Milk stout, please.
Yeah, I've never known such a funny summer. Well, what are you two doing out in your best?
We're going out.
Have secrets, I would.
Oh, only to the Luxina. Reduced matinee OAPs. We thought we'd get off a bit on the early side, so we stand a chance of getting a seat up front.
What's on?
It's a cowboy.
You want to go getting too near the front, you'll find yourself with sand in your eyes.
Hey, I say, have you seen her?
Seen who? I've seen plenty of folk.
Yeah, the new one. I hear as she comes from down London.
So have we all. We shall just have to make the best of it, that's all. They're not like us, you know.
No.
They don't stone their steps.
Oh, are they dirty then?
No, they're not dirty. They're just different. Mind you, they don't reckon much to us either. We're now to pound down in London. They think we're around in loincloths, waving knob kerries.
Well, our Lily's Wilf's sister, their Nora, she were down there for 7 years. Oh, and she says they're not a bit sociable. 7 long years, and our next-door neighbour never as much as passed the time of day with her.
I don't suppose that was altogether the fault of London.
I wouldn't mind going again.
Oh, don't let's have all that all over again. Whatever's that?
My transistor.
And who are you when you're at home?
Nona Willis.
Oh, well, I'm Mrs. Sharples, and I don't know whether you're aware of the fact, but this snug is not licensed for music. You're new to this game, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ah, goodbye, go when it shows and all. Hey, take your hands off that. Haven't they told you that customers are allowed to finish their drinks before you whip their glasses away?
Sorry.
And so you should be. What were you doing before you did this?
I was on the stage.
I'm not saying anything, girls, but you did hear that, didn't you?
Well, I stopped it chiming anyway.
Oh, it's always the same. I'd have done better of doing it myself anyway. Yes, Mrs. Sharples?
Oh, nothing. I'm just extending a warm northern welcome, that's all, Mrs. Walker.
Are you all right, love?
I don't know. Told her I was on the stage and she come over all funny on me. Saying even as if it was my fault. We was forced into tap shoes before we could walk. It all came of my mum being mad on Shirley Temple.
Oh, you got sisters then, have you?
Yeah, 4 and a brother.
Or is he on the stage?
Highest man up on ladders in the business. 19 foot up in the air. He worked scholars mostly. All come down with a terrible bang at Filey last month, though. But what I say is, working ladders is like flying aeroplanes. Once you crash, if you don't go up straight away, you'll never go up.
No. Are you sure, love, you're not going to miss the glamour and glitter of it all?
Glamour and glitter, I never come across any.
What was it he actually did, lass?
I was in troops mostly.
Oh, what's he dancing like, eh?
Oh, me, I was the dad of the family. By the time the others was 13, they were playing boy babe. Me, I was stuck somewhere at the back doing shuffle up step with 23 others. Chronic it was, and we all had to have the same hairstyle.
Oh, it's no life for a child, is it?
Got to off school, though, so I didn't mind. Mind you, now there's no theatres left to speak of. I suppose I got sick of working tatty clubs.
Well, I made out a list of prices to memorise.
What's that?
What's what?
There, what does that mean? Gin and what have you?
Well, tonic, lime, bitter lemon, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help you?
If it wouldn't be too much trouble, I'd like to see Miss Concepta Riley.
Oh, there's tea, Tate.
Of course it does, you daft thing. It's tea.
Oh, but funny.
You're not very brown, are you?
Oh, shut up.
I'm just saying, you know.
I know I'm not. You're about the 20th person that told me. Hey, you haven't seen my snaps, have you? Come here.
Oh, you took your notes, didn't you?
Free film.
Free?
Yeah, everything, all part of the price.
I bet they didn't give you free money to spend, though.
No, they didn't. But I brought a bit back with me, you know, what I took. Not much, but a bit any road. Look, that's the digs.
Dig!
Oh,
I wouldn't like that, Chris.
why not?
Oh, no.
I'm asking you, why not?
Too posh.
Oh, what's the Eckers like?
Did you dress for dinner?
No, did they? That's another one at the hotel.
Is this you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about them hips.
Whatever must they have thought of you?
Oh,
You're the staying there. Coming out at front door in halter-top and short.
well, they all did.
Bet they didn't.
They did.
Well, I've never seen them coming out of big posh places in bra top and short.
No, 'cause you've never been in one, have you?
No, bra pat.
Hey, what we arguing about, any road? Look, that's Land's End.
Hey?
Who's this lad? Oh, just a lad I palled up with. Looks like it. What do you mean?
Just palled up with.
Don't look it to me. That's your dirty mind.
What's he looking at you like that for?
Oh, it's just a face he put on Travis Boater took.
If we're scanning at the others.
Oh, well, that one's not very... Hey, give that here. If you don't let me look, I'm yelling the other.
Give it here, you've no right.
I will. Oh, go on then. Bribery and corruption. Go on, have a look.
Hey. Smashing.
Well, thanks. Now, I hope you're satisfied.
Oh,
nice. What's he called? I'm not telling you for snatching. Anyway, what are you so interested for?
Oh, no, go on, tell us.
Oh, all right, anything for a quiet life. Steve.
So it'll be Stephen, really. Is it with a P or a B?
I don't know. Hey, it's not the sort of question you ask him, is it?
Not under the P, it isn't.
Oh, you've a one-track mind, you.
Where's he come from?
Cardiff.
Oh, Welsh.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's not like English, is it?
Do you know, you want to go out and meet a few honest and lovely people.
What's his job?
He's a lorry driver. Look, that's me and Esther.
Is he going a bit bald?
No, he's yet.
Must be the light. Pity Cardiff's not a bit nearer.
Yeah. Look, that's me at Land's End. It was a bit blowy, that.
You'll have to forget him, Christine. You know that, don't you? I mean, these holiday romances, you know what they say. I've been through it. And you asked Doreen Lostock, she's had some too. You know, when we come back from Rill last year, pining, flew over. 2 tile fitters from Burslem who promised to write and never did.
Well, you were daft, weren't you? I'm not kidding myself. It's got the address. It says it right, but I won't bother if it doesn't. Oh, still, it was nice.
Why don't you come out with me and Doreen tonight? It'll take your mind off things.
My mind's not on things.
No, but come on.
Oh, I've got a date.
Who with?
Mario.
But why should Father Bennett want me to go round and see him?
I don't know, love, but it might be nothing.
Well, it's Harry's night for instruction, but he wants to see both of us together.
Now, look, don't get het up about it.
But I am het up.
Well, I tell you what, have a drink and I'll keep you company.
We've just been having a look around the cellar.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Ricky.
Hello, Nona.
Well, Ricky Dennis in person, eh? So you two already know each other, eh?
I met her with Betty at club.
By the way, did you get the telephone message all right?
Yes, thanks. Oh, your Billy said it were all right. Give it number, was it?
Oh, of course
Yeah.
it was.
Well, I phoned that Lenny Phillips for he left for Newcastle on time.
Newcastle, eh?
Oh, aye. As far as agents go, he's going to be something pretty near top.
Oh, let's not kid ourselves.
Well, near to it, you must admit that. How are you settling in, love?
Fine.
Well, it makes a change from stripping, doesn't it?
Isn't that handly Perry? You've done that joke to death, Doreen.
Oh, and it's a pity him having put stuff on his hair. She hates fellas with stuff on their
Oh, take the notice of her, Mario. 2 teas, please.
No, I want coffee.
Yeah, 1 tea and 1 coffee.
Hey, Mario, will you do something for me?
What is it?
Pull out one of your eyelashes and let me measure it.
Well, please?
Oh, will you go tormenting the lad? You don't always come over, you, Doreen. Now, don't tell me.
Excuse me. I wonder, could you tell me where Coronation Street is, please?
Yes, if you go out of the door and you turn left, you will...
Steve.
And she swore blind these meat pies were made of human beings.
Shut up, Sheila. I'm trying to listen. And that's me and Esther. You know Esther, don't you? That's down at the ferry boat inn.
Very nice.
And that... Oh, there's nothing very interesting in that one.
Can I have a look? Oh, yes. Didn't really come out very well with me, did it?
Excuse me, I'll just go and tell her she can go off now.
Who?
The temporary in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, what have you got to be sorry about?
Well, you know, it seemed like a good idea. I was sitting at home, you know, and I was thinking about you, and I was going to write you a letter, see, and then I thought, well, what's the sense in writing when I can be there? So I just packed a bag and thumbed a lift, and here I am.
All the way from Cardiff? Hey, what about your job? Oh, you've got this week off, haven't you?
How's Esther?
Esther, oh, she's fine. She's feeling a bit, you know, but she's fine. Fine, yeah.
You didn't tell me you had a foreigner for a boyfriend?
Well, what's wrong with that? Hey, come to that, you're foreign too. How many miles is it?
What, from Cardiff?
Hmm.
Oh, knocking on for a couple of hundred, I suppose.
And you come all that way, just like that? Well, what are you looking so fed up about?
Well, you know, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Of course it was a good idea. It was a belting idea. Dead pleased.
Yeah, but I wanted to see you.
Well, I mean...
But you're going out.
Well, there's nothing in particular in it, you know. I mean, it doesn't mean anything to me, really. If only you'd let me know you was coming. Them photos didn't turn out too bad, did they?
No.
That camera was quite good, after all. What have your coloured ones come out like?
Oh, I took them in, but it takes 10 days to get them back.
Oh, I see.
I was going to write to you, but you said you'd write first.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. It was a crazy idea. I should have let you know. Is it really not serious?
What, me and Mario?
Hmm.
No, his heck is right. I can't believe you're here.
Neither can I.
Do you know, I kept saying to myself, he said he'd write, but I really didn't think I'd hear from you. Look, have you heard enough? Friends of mine.
Oh. You've had your hair done?
Yeah, well, it's about time, wasn't it? What was your trip home like?
Oh, not so bad, you know.
No, ours wasn't either. There were lots of kids, you know, but then you have to expect that, don't you? Oh, isn't it funny? When we was away, we never stopped yattering, and now we're here, we don't know what to talk about. Hey, watch it.
Is it him you're worried about?
No, them over there. Oh, blow 'em. Go on, you can hold it if you want to. Hey, don't make it sound inviting. Oh, it's just that you've knocked the feet from under me. Hey, where will you stop?
Oh, don't you worry about me. I'll be all right.
You know, I didn't think you'd write.
Well, I didn't.
You don't look how I remembered you either.
Don't I?
No, but then you'd look silly coming in here in bathing trunks with an ice cream cone on it, wouldn't you? Do you know, I think he just made an excuse to go into that kitchen.
Where were you going with him tonight?
Pictures, I suppose.
Oh. I should have let you know.
Oh, all right, you've made your point, so don't keep harping on it. Hey, I suppose all three of us could go out together.
I suppose we could not. What do you think I am?
Well, he did ask me first.
Well, that's what I mean. It's his date, isn't it?
Oh, if you feel like that about it.
Oh, yes. I've never been in a lorry before, you know. It's a great thrill for me to go rattling a couple of 100 miles across England in the driver's cab.
Well, what am I going to do?
Well, you'll have to go out with him, I suppose.
Mario's nice.
It's very nice to come all this way near that, too.
No, I didn't mean nice like that. I meant, if I explained to him, I think he'd understand.
Well, if I was Mario, I'm sure I wouldn't.
Wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
Good. Hey, what am I saying? Oh, you sitting opposite me in Snape's cap, you can hardly believe it.
Neither can I.
Shall we go around and say hello to Esther?
Oh, smashing.
No, I mean, just for a minute. I think she'd like to see you, you know. You know, you're not the same when you come off holiday, are you?
I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to find out yet.
No, but you must have noticed it after other holidays. I'm different when I'm away than when I'm at home. I like myself much better when I'm away. It's like when you're a kid and you save up to go away like mad. Then when you get there, they give you more. We always went to Blackpool, you know, because of the war. On the last night, I used to cry my eyes out. Every year I used to think I wouldn't, but I always did. Then on the last morning, we'd go walk along the prom and leave the suitcase in the hall. And every year, my mum used to say the same thing. Breathe in the ozone, Chris. It's the last chance you'll get.
Look, Christine, if you want to go out with your friend, well...
Well, perhaps we could all three go out together.
Oh, no, you've come a long way.
What about you? Didn't you get off too?
Me?
Well, who do you think I'm talking about?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was in the Palm Court one day.
Come on, you were in the Palm Court. Well, what happened? Oh, go on, don't be a spoiled sport.
Well, it was a foreigner.
Well, what about him?
Oh, it's so soft. Well, you won't tell anybody if I tell
Well,
you.
of course I won't. What do you think I am?
Well, he come up to me and he said, won't you come and be my loving baby?
Whatever did you say?
No, thank you very much.
Oh, you're sorry, April.
He had his leg in plaster.
Oh, it's plain to see it's done you good.
Oh, you should see Christine. She's taken a lot of knocks, you know, this past 6 months. And, oh, it did my heart good just to see her getting the chance to act her own age for a change.
Oh. Tell me more about the hotel, then.
Oh, I think you've had enough of hotels to last your lifetime, seeing you work in one.
How much did you tip the chambermaid?
5 shillings.
Oh, I'll get a bit more, but then we're town.
She was Irish.
Oh, yeah, they're usually seasonal.
Oh, God. Oh, you'd have loved the American bar rider. It was decked out with flags of all nations.
Did you go in?
Well, just for a sherry before dinner. Lady Muck wasn't the word.
What was Ray like today?
Oh, it was nice to be back.
Oh, after all that.
Well, I couldn't be doing with American bars all the time. Oh, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. There was a display case for a very smart dress shop in the entrance hall to our hotel. You know, the sort of thing, just one exclusive dress with a spotlight on it.
The thing was filthy dirty.
No.
I felt like ringing them up and telling them.
What were the people like?
Oh, well, they weren't what you might call a very talkative lot. In fact, the first 3 days, the only ones I saw were them that sneaked into the lounge to pinch the writing paper. Handfuls some of them took.
Oh, well, the other half live with no conception, have we?
Well, that's how they make it. That's how they keep it.
I bought Frank a new sports jacket today.
Did you?
I got him 2 light tails and I'm going to break the news gently. He can't abide new clothes. He never has been able to. You know, I walked past the shop and I thought, oh, that's the colour of Frank's eyes. And I went in and got it. I don't know whatever got into me. Don't you do some daft things and you have a few bob in your purse? Oh, talk of the devil.
Hello, love. Hello, Esther. Why, heaven, it's a long time since I've seen a nose as red as that.
Oh, trap him. Doesn't she look well, though?
She looks a treat. You know, seeing that nose reminds me of when you got very sunburnt at Blackpool and Nora Chadwick had to undress you.
She's got some beautiful snaps.
Oh, right.
Christine's got the best. Oh, and look what she bought me in spite of what I said. It's been dipped. Where did you say it was?
In a lucky well at Lou.
In a lucky well at Lou. Oh, isn't that a beautiful one of Christine? You know, it really favours her.
Ah, it's very good. Who's the young fella?
Where is it you say he is?
Cardiff.
Oh.
Well, you liked them when we was away?
Ah, well, I didn't have to get up in the morning then, did I? You watch it. Remember where we are? Standing gawping at each other like a couple of stuffed ducks in the middle of the Rovers' return. We're not in the smuggler's arms now, you know.
Well, does it make any difference?
I don't know.
Nona? It's none of my business, love, but what sort of an entertainer were you?
Lousy.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, what was your specialty?
I told you, shuffle up step with 23 others.
Nothing else? I mean, I wouldn't like anyone to come in here and tell me anything.
What sort of anything, Mrs. Walker?
Well, nothing more, exotic?
Not me. Lona, she's the one next to me. She was once in an illusion, Death's Bride. She used to fade away inside a glass coffin. It's all done by mirrors. The bloke who ran it was wanted by the police in Sweden.
Well, you see, Dennis Tanner did say...
Oh, not yours truly, thank you very much. It was a gag. He was a bit knocked because I wasn't impressed with all the polari about Lenny Phillips. Mind you, I don't say I haven't been tasked. I have. Wolverhampton it.
Oh, dear, I don't think I want to hear.
A horrible little company manager he was. My Oriental news have gone, he said. Well, don't you look at me, I said. Then he gave me the full treatment. So I said, look, Mr. Billington, nobody has their name in lights outside the Wolverhampton Hippodrome, so don't you come it. You may call it art, grace and beauty, but my word for it's strip. And strip is the one thing I will not do. So you're all right, Mrs. Walker.
Yeah, I think I understand.
No, it's perfectly simple. Wanted to get used to the idea. Now, have you read the book I gave you?
Oh, no, it's only half finished. I'm sorry, Father, I always was a slow reader.
Come in. Oh, hello. Come on in and sit down.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's about as far as we'll go for tonight. But I should like you two just to hang on here a minute, if you don't mind.
Right.
Have you any idea what it's all about?
Oh, not a clue.
Didn't Father Bennett give you a hint?
No.
What can it be?
Just have to wait and see, look.
But didn't he say anything when you were talking together?
No, we just carried on from where we left off last time. Cold in here, isn't it?
Yes.
I've got a surprise for you. Do come in.
Mother!